Yo, what is up, guys? This is pretty much my first time using a camera, so this is definitely a little bit interesting. So I know there's so much more other setups that I would kind of need, to get used to this and whatnot. But yeah, so what's up? I have been dreading to wanting to make videos for a very long time now. I think after my phone kind of just broke, I don't know if I explained in the last video. I did. So when my phone broke, obviously I was a little disappointed. I was like, I literally have nothing to use to record. Even if I could use my own phone, it has like 60 gigabytes. So it's always like I have to delete so many videos because I already have to record myself, send my videos to my coach and whatnot. So I'm already just like low on videos. And so, it was a blessing that God be able to allow me to just even have a camera now, affordable too and everything. So this is really exciting. I was looking back on my old videos and I was kind of just seeing like, man, like I really really want to get back to recording. I love to record. This is what I love to do. This is probably my most favorite thing, like as a hobby wise too, like gym and recording, like best of both worlds. Those are just the two main things that I just love. And just to be able to just record and just begin to just like, share my journey out there and everything. But yeah, so today is week 2, so I'm gonna be doing an SBD day, meeting up with one of my homie, and we're gonna get a lift in together and everything. So what a great way to make a comeback, and it's an SBD day lift. So right now I'm on block 2, and everything is just gonna get a little bit more exciting and stuff, and I cannot wait. But I'm gonna go downstairs and kind of get my pre-workout going, kind of just simmering down, getting everything ready to go, I guess, before this lift. Okay, not even joking. I checked my email just now, and I got a notification that my lifting shoe just came in. I can never know how to say the name right. I think it's called Advanced. I don't know what it's called, but hold on. Yo, this is sick, dude. Perfect timing too. Heading to the gym and everything, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. Woo! Yo, these are tough. I really love the blue, red bottom and everything. Yo, this is sick. I absolutely love it. What does it say there? Let's come into these. Yo, this is. Oh man, I'm so excited, dude. I don't think y'all understand. Like, I was waiting for this. It's they posted on their story something about wouldn't come in or something. I don't remember, but I'm glad it's in right now. So now we're heading to the gym, and now we're gonna get a lift in. So yeah, I'm gonna actually do a transition. I just came in with the gym. Bro, look at the setting of this.
Like, imagine, like, you should take a picture of that, like that. Everything, all the stuff, and then post it.
Oh yeah, and I should put a picture of me. I should put a picture of me there, and then like, and just like edit myself look like 10 times bigger.
Whatever, no. You already look good, bro. Don't let people please out, bro.
No, of course. So we got Isaac right here. So Isaac, say what's up, what's up?
What's up, guys? We want the PR.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh my gosh, bro, look at the sky outside. Bro, look how it captures the. It looks better on here than out here.
And then look at the difference too. Look at that look real compared to this.
Yeah, that's nice, fake, dude. Whew. About to get warmed up with squats and everything. Get the ball rolling. I'm excited to try on my shoes. Woo! They're so nice, dude. Oh yeah. I'm thinking about getting the high tops for like squats or like just to try it. I'll probably buy it like, like sometime in the future, bro. But bro, these are nice, dude. All right, about to get warmed up. so we just did 240 as the last warm-up. Honestly, I'm just gonna go straight to my top set, 3-2. I wanna make 290 as like my new warm-up. Yeah, so we're just gonna move from there. We're gonna do this for a double, and then right after this is literally just a drop set and then straight to bench. So this should be light work.
Lightweight!
Oh yeah, I go pinky on the ring.
On the ring?
Yeah.
Like I can.
You have longer arms. That's why he told you to go wider, because the longer arms you have, the more beneficial bench will be.
Well, the thing is, like, keeping my elbow tucked like this. You know what I mean?
Think of it as like. Oh yeah, that's easy. 155 right there. In case y'all don't know, me and Isaac, let me go to the light real quick. Me and Isaac got the same coach. I put him on, Coach Phil. Coach Phil, if you're watching this, I love you. And if you're not watching this, let me kill myself. You feel me? Like, yeah, start watching, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so right now we got onto bench. Squat, moved, easy. Squat, bro, it was so light, dude. I can't.
135.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Oh, after this block, I got a surprise for y'all. Trust. And then, oh yeah, just trust the process.
Sitting there scared of being judged, but one day you're literally you're gonna be dead off this earth one day, and you're really gonna like sit here and spend time not doing something that you know can benefit you down the line because what else to say. It's just such like a pathetic excuse.
There you go. There you go. Easy. One more. Oh, there you go. How'd that feel?
I feel good.
My talk structure, mind in mind when he had to go and double. And every base covered, so no imagine his pain, finding base in the cover.
Push your whole family off your chest, baby.
what's it called? I feel like for me, I was the same way because when I did wrestling in high school, I didn't like actually finish the whole thing. That's like one regret that I wish that I've done, where I finished wrestling. I did basketball, the same thing. Basketball I quit, like it was all that. So like it eventually became my mentality, and I was using excuses like, yeah, you know, my old stepdad, he abused me, so I was a failure. I let that, and yeah, like that, you know, trauma does play. In fact, I was bullied. You know, no girls didn't want to go out with me. I was fat, blah blah blah, all that thing. So I was just like,
You didn't feel accepted.
yeah, so I just made excuses because I was just like my whole life, like nobody accepted me. So I was just like, and I believed, I rehearsed what people were saying over my life. So I was just like saying the same thing, like, well, I am a failure, then I'm this, I'm that, because that was just the only thing that I'd known. And then eventually, I want to say after high school, I went through an interesting experience that like woke me up. I remember one night I was just like crying. I remember I was talking to God. I was like, God, like, why? I was like, if you say you love me, this and that, I was like, why am I going through all this? You know, why am I all this pain? Because my senior year was the worst year of my high school. I mean, all my high school year was the worst because all I was worried about was girls. I was worried about like stupid things, like trying to impress. Like I wasn't even worried about friends. I was losing friends because I was so worried about dumb things. I was working on myself, and then I was working. I was doing other things on the side too. So it's just like nothing wasn't portraying, like nothing wasn't building me. And then eventually, I had this one last heartbreak. I remember I was in the room and I was crying. And this is when I was during my church hurt too, after I experienced church hurt, because I was just like, bro, after I got out of like a relationship, and I was just like yelling at God, and I was like, God, like, you say you care about me, but then you hate me because you're allowing me to go through all this and that. And then I remember one day, I said, I will never ever let anyone make me feel like that again. I would never ever feel weak from a person. I would never ever let a person hurt me. I remember the next day I woke up, I went to the gym. And every day from then on, I went to the gym. That's literally how my story went. I cried that night. I was yelling at God. I was cussing him out too. I was like, bro, I hate you. And then that same night, the next morning, I was just like, man, I'm tired of feeling sorry for myself. I got to do something about this. And I literally went to the gym. I called one of my friends. I was like, yo, you want to go to the gym with me? And we went from every single day. And I fell in love with it. It didn't become like something where I was like, I have to. I fell in love with it because I hated the way I was being treated. I didn't know what true strength felt like, and that's where I fell in love with powerlifting. Because it's a strength test. You know what I'm saying? It's like how much higher can you go? How much more can you push yourself? And I never felt true strength my entire life. So like the fact that I was able to like pick up these weights, like crazy weights, I'm just like, this is what strength feels like. Not like, you know, physically,
You
but
felt
like,
like you were good at it. You were good at it.
Oh, I felt like I've always tried to find a sport that I loved. I did boxing and wrestling, and I liked it. But it never like allowed me to be like, man, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna like do this. I'm gonna pursue it. The moment that I did powerlifting and all that, like I fell in love with it. I pursued. I was just like, I don't know what this is, but I want to pursue. This is something I want. And then I started making videos, and like all that. I was just like, bro, I love making videos. I've always loved making videos as a kid, but it was like gaming channel or like vlog, whatever. And I was just like, this is what I want to do. Making videos, but also like motivating people, but also like doing this, like to make this as like my career, and like, you know, all this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm glad that God allowed me to go through all those hardships, because then I wouldn't have the motivation, I wouldn't have the drive to begin to impact people, to inspire people, to share my story and everything. I think I would have still been that same kid, depressed and everything, if I let people. I was on the verge of killing myself. Like I wanted to kill myself. I was depressed. I was like, I wanted to kill myself. I had like not scars, but I would try to make scars on my wrists. I remember like, but it never like.
You were a real point on your life.
Yeah.
I respect that you always had a conversation with God. Like I think I've talked to God, but not like you explaining it.
Yeah.
Like I probably said a couple of things and this and that, and like help me get out of this and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I respect the relationship you got with God. Like I need to create a better relationship with God because I don't pray. Like I got the fundamental. Like I believe in God and stuff like that, but I don't got the relationship that I hear you like speak.
Yeah, it's moments like that. I mean, like obviously I don't curse at him no more. Like I understand now. Like when I go through hardships, I have to like, you know, take it to the chin and depend on him. You know, rather than mild shakes. Like all of this, like Philippians chapter 4 verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. I couldn't do all this if it wasn't for His strength. If he didn't grant me all this strength, and I'd be relying on myself, I'd fail every single time. But the moment that I call upon Him and I ask for His strength, I always get back up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, now I know like the steps, now I know the process, now I know like all these things, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm working hard now, pushing myself now, investing in myself. I dropped like, I promise you, I dropped over like maybe $1,000 with equipment, camera, like all these things. Like I dropped so much money because I said I believe in myself, and I was just like, you know, like shoes are nice, I want these clothes and everything. I dropped investment in clothes too, you know.
The way you bought for me.
Exactly. Like, yeah, like how you invest in yourself, like, you know, clothes-wise too, like on camera and stuff like that. I mean, I love to wear clothes like this regardless, but like to make myself presentable, to make myself like unforgettable, you know what I'm saying? For people to like say like, hey, look, this is me, and to make sure that people will never forget my name, never forget who I look like, and then like to know my story, you know what I'm saying? Like make myself known. That's why I said December 7th, it's gonna be life-changing. Life-changing, yeah. And then next year, like, crap.
Hey, that's motivation right there, Joe.
Everything's moving in purpose.
Because look, if you don't believe it or not, I quit in the gym before. Because you can say, when I got to 190,
yeah, and
then now I'm 240, that's because I quit myself. I wasn't going to the gym as much as I can. And then listening to you speak, believe it or not, you motivate me. Yeah. You help me like get myself more accountable in the gym.
Yeah.
I heard you talking about the coach, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna do what JJ did.
It changed my life.
You see, I did it too. Yeah. Like I listen to you a lot. That's what I told you. Like I respect you.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So I know what it feels like. Everything you go through. Like I understand. That shit painful, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm proud of you, dude. To make that decision and everything.
Isn't this equipment? Look, JJ. Like that was my senior year. Look. I used to flick. I had 23 credits. I had to get 180 credit and the FSA. And I dropped out of that shit. Because I'm a quitter. I quit the gym. I quit school. I quit sport. Like I was just quitting on myself. But like this year, like my mentality is like completely different. Like yeah, I can miss a day or two, but I don't allow it to go like past like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Like I owe it to myself to like do better, you know?
No, that's good, dude. No, I'm proud of you, bro. I had no idea.
You, and then like my story's not the same as you.
Yeah.
But like it's similar. Like when I was 300 pounds, I cried to my parents. I was like, damn, I'm fucking shit. I feel horrible. Like I feel depressed, like you said. Like I ain't felt what worthy. I couldn't fit in with friends. Like I tried to fit in with friends. All they did was let me down. I tried to talk to girls. Girls let me down. Like all that stuff. Like I understand what you're gonna do. That's why we come here. We let it all out. We put ourselves here, make ourselves better, and make sure that we don't become who we were before years ago and all that. And I refuse to be weak again. I refuse to make a person make me feel weak. Yes, sir. I take accountability. I'm like, if I didn't do it, I didn't do it. No excuses. I tell my coach all the time, sometimes when I do the lift, I'm not making any excuse. I'm saying, whoa, I didn't sleep, I didn't do that. No, like, I just didn't do good. I should have done better, and I'll do better next time. And that's it. Move forward. Sir. Nothing but a peanuts. What's better than that sound? Yarn. Oh, I want it to be week 4 already. I want it to be week 4 already. No, I can't wait. We gotta keep putting the work, bro. Woo! We're gonna make it.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
If you what do you think I told you, JJ? Like, what you be telling me, the work you be putting, it's impossible. You're not gonna make it if you put in the work. 1,000%.
Alrighty, top set. Alrighty, we just finished our lift and everything. We got a pretty good lift in today. I want to say successful lift. Isaac, what do you think?
Yes, sir.
Good lift?
It was great.
Yeah, bro.
Can't complain.
Woo. So, a lot of good things today. A lot of few things that I do need to mix up. I know my form is a little off today. It felt better but it didn't look the way how I want it to be, but we'll see what coach says. But yeah, so everything moved good. Bench moved perfect. Squat moved exactly how I want it to be. So everything looked good. So no complaints on my part. I feel strong. Week 2, I shouldn't struggle at all. This camera is, so I just now noticed that this camera is like sick. The quality and everything, like I'm still like geeking out about it because it's like, what? Now I'm not a bodybuilder, but do know a few poses. I don't know if I want to do raw or put music over like I've always been doing. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. It was definitely a good lift today. The fact that I'm back to recording and actually, you know, like documenting my journey the way how I want it to be. So the way how I want it to be and stuff. So a lot of good things happening today. So I have a very special video in 2 weeks from today on to 2 weeks. Very, very, very special video. So cannot wait to show you guys that. You know, just a little something. And I know week 4 is PR week, so you know me, I always try to make that PR week the best. Typically right now, schedule wise, Saturdays would be the best times to kind of like record, post, and stuff like that. Just because I work a lot, and I feel like Thursdays would be the day that I would kind of edit, I guess. So we'll just kind of see from things forward. So thank you guys for watching the video. Go check out Isaac. I will put his Instagram description below. Check out my Instagram description below, and really just to follow more and everything. And this is just the beginning of, I always say that in every video, but like, you know, this is the beginning of just everything new, you know what I'm saying? In 2 weeks, I want to say I'm announcing a big thing that's happening in a couple months, so stay tuned for that. Definitely watch that video in 2 weeks. I promise you will be probably the best. I say it in every video, but I always try to top my old one. So this will be the best video that I've ever made. So anyway, peace. Love you guys.